And that little break lasted a little longer than expected. But when we did eventually reunite in late 2007, those first 2 years were probably the best 2 years that we've ever had together as a band in our 17 or 18 year career. And obviously, Stephen Gately was a huge part of that. He was a wonderful man. He was a very, very kind man. He was a very colourful man. And he was a very humorous man. He had a wicked sense of humour. And, you know, he could be very, very funny. But sometimes, some days, you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him. And it would be our job to try and find out exactly which humour he would be in at any given time. And I think Keith might have a little story about that.
Well, no, it's just like, you know, we all get out of the wrong side of the bed sometimes, you know what I mean? And some people do it more often than others. You know what I mean, lads? I think you do. Anyway, if Stephen was in that humour, you did have to figure it out, because if you said the wrong thing, you could get yourself in big trouble. There was a story in the newspapers years ago. I don't know where these stories come from, you know, they just appear. Sometimes you like them, because they're making you look good. And sometimes you don't like them that much. But this particular story Stephen liked, it said that he was after getting a part in Baywatch. And I think he quite fancied himself in his red Speedos, you know, running down the beach. Not alongside Pamela Anderson, but alongside the Hoff. So, we were touring around Europe at the time, and the DJs and the radio interviews we were doing, everybody was asking us about Stephen's part in Baywatch. Of course, he was playing it up, thinking it was great. We got fed up with it. So on one occasion, when we were asked about Stephen's part in Baywatch, Shane says, yeah, he got a part. He's going to play